Hello dear traders, let us review the major economic events that shaped the markets in the past week. US stock market indices were almost flat last week while the US dollar edged lower. No significant economic news came out on Monday. S&P 500, Dow and Nasdaq Composite hit fresh historical highs but with no significant price fluctuations. The stock indices have been moving in a narrow range for 5 weeks already. On Tuesday, the July inflation data came out. The consumer prices showed no growth since June. The inflation fell to 0.8% year-on-year from 1% in the previous month. Investors decided this makes the Fed rate hike less probable. The US dollar index fell significantly. Even the statement by New York Fed President William Dudley that the interest rate may be hiked did not support the US currency. Nevertheless, the US stock market slightly slid on his speech. On Wednesday, the Fed July meeting minutes came out with nothing of note and the US currency continued weakening. The US dollar hit a fresh 8-week low on Thursday against the euro. No economic data came out. The same story was on Friday, but the US dollar slightly edged up. Another Fed official, San Francisco Fed President John Williams, said the rate hike is possible. The Fed Vice President Stanley Fischel is of the same opinion. Markets reacted to his words. Chances for the Fed rate hike in December rose to 53.5% from 48 to 8% a day before, according to FedWatch. The chances for the Fed rate hike on September 21 are around 20%. Janet Yellen's speech at annual bank heads meeting in Jackson Hole may become the key event of this week. The speech will take place on Friday, August 26. The Fed president may shed light on the timing of rate hikes. Furthermore, the second reading of the US GDP for second quarter, the trade balance for July, and other economic data will come out on Friday. Some less important economic data will come out before that. The housing market data will come out on Wednesday, and the durable goods orders will be released on Thursday. This was the major economic events of the past week. Happy trading and see you next week.